Number one, if you are a man in Anambra who refuse to wear boxers and singlets before going out, you will face the same punishment as one who went out without bra or pants. Your house at the village may be involved. That will be the punishment. But I don't know what will happen to your house at the village. Okay? So, number two, because these are new laws that we are suggesting for the Anambra State Governor. That should be implemented by fire or by force. Okay? So, number two, if you fail to wear condoms before running 1 or 2 in that girl's ministry, then after 2 months, she comes back telling you that she's looking for her period. If you make the mistake of claiming that it wasn't you, like that it wasn't you, or maybe you told her to go look for your period, look for it elsewhere, then thunder will first fire you for asking her to go look for her period elsewhere. That it wasn't you. Thunder will first locate and fire you. Then your house at the village will be taken over by a solution-driven government in Anambra State. So the third law is, if you look intensely, carelessly, anyhow, some men can look shallow. If you look at any woman's milk industry, anyhow, then one of your eyes will be removed. It is better for you to go to heaven with one eye than to live in Anambra State without 2 eyes because you refuse to respect yourself. That is what is going to happen to you. The fourth law is, if you take more than 2 bottles of beer and 2 corresponding plates of nkwobi at a sitting without considering your neighbor, your punishment will be that all the windows of that your village house will be removed. All the windows in that your village house, consider them gone. Okay? Anyway, Ogu Emmanuel is my name. This is a place where people come to get inspired. I talk about relationships, family, lifestyles, and sex. Okay? If you are new here, you are highly welcomed. And a special thanks to all my esteemed viewers. Please share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So let's continue. The fifth law is, any landlord that touches his tenant's wife's baka, that is backyard, 1 or 2 things at the back ministry, if your landlord makes the mistake of touching it without an understanding, that landlord will be made to pack out and forfeit that building to that woman's husband. And I see how the law is here now. It was the woman that they touched, not the husband. But it will be the husband will be the one to take over the building with a double quick match. Number 6, the sixth law is, any guy from Anambra that harbors students from Nsugbe, Oko, Oka, Futo, Owerri, it is, and many other schools, without, that is, you harbor these ladies with the only purpose of, you wanted to chop and clean mouth, with toothpick. You ask them to come visit you every weekend, you will chop and clean mouth. Your punishment will be that you must be castrated or have your omona carry your grandfather's bicycle. That will be your punishment. Okay, so the seventh law, this the law in a way, is any more boy who tries to bury some pieces of meat under a plate of rice and beans will have his father's roof at the village removed. Young boy, anytime they ask you to go and buy your food, you will just use meat, make foundations as if you are working with, or you have worked with Julius Berger before, that you are about to mix cement. Then you use meat as a concrete to reinforce the rice and beans in that plate. Your father's house, the roof of your father's house in the village will be removed. Number 8, the eighth law. Any illegal standing on the roadside by any young man waiting for any small girl. You know, there are some of these young men who doesn't respect themselves. They will always hang at the roadside waiting for these small house girls that was sent on an errand, waiting to organize them, waiting to chop them. In fact, his punishment will be that his father's gate at the village will be removed. If any young man that does that to all these housemates, waiting for them when they ask the housemate to go and buy akam or go and buy bread or something, you'll be confusing her, deceiving her. The law number 9, any unmarried young man found to be chopping a married woman will have his dick removed, and there must be a solution to his father's house at the village. There must be a solution to his father's house at the village. The 10th law is any young lady or student who collected transport money. See, all these students, watch me, listen to me. Any of you who collected transport fare or money from any businessman in Anambra, especially in Onitsha, that you will come. Oh, don't worry, you see me this Friday now. Ngawe, you will see me. You collected money for transport and you refuse to come. You refuse to visit. Okay, your punishment is that you will be made to send another money so that they will use it to organize another girl in your state. They will use it to replace you. That's what you are going to finance the next girl that they will bring. Brethren, are we still brethren? So the 11th law is any young lady whose nipples are still pointing out provocatively upon wearing a bra will be charged to the task force office for disobedience and misleading the public. Then a guy from the task force team will be given the power to confirm with his hands if the nipples are original or just 2 pieces of granite that was pasted there. For there's now long time the law number 12. Any woman with a dangerous shaking baka. You know, there are many sizes of baka. Any dangerous shaking baka. This type that is capable of making a man be looking like a big mumu, be looking like as if he does not have anything upstairs here. Or this kind of baka that is capable of causing motor accidents, or that can mislead the eyes of the sons of man. The woman will immediately be charged to court for misleading the Anambra and for carrying a dangerous weapon of mass intention in the state. That will be her punishment. Number 13. The law number 13. Any pastor who at one time or the other have claimed that he can walk on the water like Jesus will be invited on the River Niger Onitsha to come do the walk for everybody to see. They will come walk on the water for every Anambrarian to see. If not, he will be pushed inside that river and have his church replaced as a water reservoir for the Anambra. Law number 13. If any oga who refuses to settle a good nwa boy after a good number of years That Oga will be converted into an Nwa boy. Then the Nwa boy will become his new Oga. He must immediately transfer all his cash, or even madam, to this new Oga, which is a former Nwa boy. So his Oga will transfer all his money, including his wife, to this new Oga. So that's the law number 13. So law number 14. All the God of men, all the men of God who at one time or the other have claimed that they have raised people from the dead must be taken to Bromé Hospital mortuary, to go raise at least 2 or 3 dead bodies back to life. If not, his church or ministry will face demolition. Okay? Because it's the same thing as Okite. Okay? Law 15. If you are a politician in Anambra State who pockets the people's money and you refuse to do projects meant for that money, you pocket it, your punishment will be that that politician's properties and even the one at the village will be brought down. Yes, it will be brought down. Law 16. If you are caught using any type of hard drug in Anambra State, you know what I mean now, and so on and so forth, you will be chained. Agatogega, you will be chained. That person will be given 60 strokes of koboko just to clear 1 or 2 things in his eyes. Okay, it will be massaged with at least 10 good slaps. Before sending them to any mental home in the state. Law number 17. If you promise to marry a young lady after you must have finished enjoying her ministry, and you cleaned your mouth, then later on you turn to tiger, your punishment will be that you must have your manhood recircumcised after every 6 months for at least 2 years. I go again. Today, after 6 months, go again until 2 years. That will be your punishment. Okay? Law number 18. If you wear any sexually explicit or body-revealing clothes to seduce men in Anambra, the man who first saw you will be given the permission to collect at least 2 sharp hands from the lady as a warning. Chirigoda Kanab, Medigo, any permission, a collect a Kanab. Okay? Law number 19. If a kidnapper, you know what I mean by that? If a kidnapper is caught and is in the possession of the police, and behold, the kidnapper was allowed to escape from their custody, probably by the security people in charge. The punishment for those security people will be that they will be stripped off of their uniforms. Then every building in and around his community will be brought down. Every down. Law number 20. If you hide your WhatsApp or phone password from your husband, then all the roofs on your father's house in your village will be removed. Law number 21. If any pastor or men of God that has been telling people on every crossover in between 12 o'clock the previous year and the coming year, that they usually call crossover service. Every year, the pastor will be telling you that this year will be your year. And up till this year, you've gone for this crossover more than 20 years. Up till this year, you are still shaking. You have still not found your food. Up till this year, nothing has ever happened to you. That this year, every year will be your year. And they know nothing. Okay. The punishment for that pastor will be that he'll be treated like the Okite native doctors. Their punishment will be the same. Law number 22. If you are a young man who has formed this ugly habit of throwing plum at the waist of all these married women with big engine in Anambra, there are some men that when they see any woman with big baka at the back, they will be moving like, man. If they catch you, you better lock up your shop, throw the keys inside that River Niger at Onitsha, then relocate to Lagos, where there are so many sizes of orobo. Ukunwe weight, ukunwe ngabasi. Because why? You don't need to stay in Onitsha. You don't need to stay in Anambra and be wasting your calling. You have to go to Lagos. You go and see your mate that spends their time from morning to night looking at women's baka. Okay? So if you are called, there must be a solution to that your house in the village. Rule or law number 23. If you are a married woman who has formed this bad habit of checking your husband's phones as if you are a monitoring spirit, that means all the windows in your father's house in the village will be removed. They will be removed. Law number 24. If you are a man of God, who has been selling your church or ministry branded rubber band, that rubber they normally used to tie all the members down. They write the name of the minister or the church on that rubber. You used to sell it to your members. You used to sell holy water. The branded apron that they used to wear. You will advertise your church name on it. Church t-shirts, the stickers, the caps, and all those paraphernalia for a special physical and spiritual protection of your members. While your own security people, while your own security entourage are always following you and protecting you with the most modern GUN. Check now. Your punishment will be that the government will come, collect that your church auditorium, okay, probably in Onitsha, then rent it to any Onitsha main market importers. They're using it to be packing their goods. But wait, let me ask. I used to think that the war was for principalities and powers. But what I'm saying today, that it is like now, flesh and blood. Because since the bodyguards of the pastors are carrying weapons, that means flesh and blood are involved. Anything can be removed out of the way. Okay? So, guy, happened that. The 25th law. I don't know if I'll call it Okite law or not. I don't know. But these are the laws that we're proposing for the governor for implementation in Anambra. So if the task force or the security agent who has been formed to take charge of this present situation in Anambra and has now formed the habit of extorting or collecting illegal monies from the locals, maybe from Okada people or from the tricycle people anyhow. Okay, if they are caught, their houses at the village will be given a solution. Solution with capital letter S. Anyway, for now, this is the end of the laws, but I will just give you one cadeau, one added law. Okay? I'll add another one for you as a hand carry. So what is this law? All these ladies who have made it a point of duty in Anambra State, who has been going up and down accusing or setting up young men that are doing their lawful businesses, setting them up with false accusations of pregnancies. Every time that they are pregnant, they'll collect money from Jude, collect from James, collect from John, collect from Emma. At the same time, they will accusing people that they got them pregnant. They will accuse, these things normally happens if it's coming up to October or, now that they are buying a lot of human hairs and stuff, they will collect a lot of money from all these, most of traders in Onitsha, they are so much, what most of them know is only that their shop. So they are very good at bringing out money, probably to cover scandals. So it will become an opportunity for this kind of ladies. So her punishment, if caught, will be that she must have all her father's windows and the roofing sheet of their house in the village removed with immediate effect. Anyway, I thank you so much for watching this video. I do not take your presence on this channel for granted. Please subscribe to my channel, click like, ring the notification bell, and do not forget to share. Share this video. Give it to everybody. Share it to everybody. Your friends. Give it to your enemies too. Who knows? A lot of things might be changing in the ministry. Okay. So let me know in the comment section what you think about my today's topic. I promise you another beautiful one next time. Bye-bye.